So some of the longer term advantages of or benefits of cardiovascular aerobic training are the following. So it says the lungs, but actually it's about the increased capacity or utilization rather than the size. What that means is its ability to take in more oxygen, so therefore that more oxygen can be um, passed through to the cardiovascular system, so that when we can supply our muscles with more oxygen. Okay, so it's not about necessarily the size, it's about the capacity to take in more oxygen and utilize it more effectively. The blood, so what we find is that we are able to increase the transport of blood. So in terms of how oxygen binds onto hemoglobin, we can increase the transport of that, and blood volume increases, and so therefore so does red blood cells. So if blood volume and red blood cells increase, that means that more oxygen can that means that there's more opportunity for oxygen to bind onto hemoglobin and travel around the body. So there's effectively a greater opportunity to take up more oxygen consumption. Okay, the heart, the heart we know goes through what we call cardiac hypertrophy, which means it becomes stronger and more efficient, and that has a positive impact on the cardiac output. So that means that more blood can be pumped per minute, which makes the heart more efficient. And it also has a positive impact on stroke volume, because that means that more blood can be pumped out the left ventricle per beat. And then we've got blood capillaries. So blood capillaries, what happens is this process called capillarization, which means that there's more blood capillaries, and therefore they can distribute or diffuse more oxygen into the muscles, or they can pick up more oxygen from the alveoli at the lungs. So if we've got more capillaries, we can have greater transfer of oxygen at the lungs, and we can have greater transfer of oxygen at the muscles.